And I'm starting in a town I don't even like. Waco tonight. Baylor, money line, plus 110. Hosting Auburn. I don't even like that fight song. Whatever. Dave Aranda and the Bears hosting Hugh Freeze from the SEC. And this is a big prove-it year for Hugh Freeze. 5-7 last year, 11-14 over the past 2 years. Brought in Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma. I didn't really like him as a Sooner. I don't know how I feel about him at Auburn. And Chelsa was saying that they may start or play 3 quarterbacks tonight. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Baylor has 14 returning starters. Sawyer Robinson back at quarterback. He's gotten better each and every single year. And Baylor won the final 6 games during the regular season before falling to LSU in the Texas Bowl. Bears tonight on a money line.
Yeah, absolutely. Fading Auburn and Hugh Freeze, what are we doing here with this offense? And also, Baylor is a good team. So on both accounts, great play, especially at plus money. If you want to watch it, Tigers and Bears take the field tonight in Waco at 8 Eastern.
Pick six.
All right, next up, let's go to another big game on the card this weekend and go number 8 Alabama at Florida State. I'm going to go with the over in this one, over 49.5. Do be aware that there is some weather that could be threatening in this one, but I do think both these teams can run the ball effectively. I think when you think that the underdog has at least a fighting chance in this one, you take the over instead of the spread, because I do think over the course of the game, Alabama will ground and pound its way to covering this number. But you look at Florida State and the dual threat quarterback they have in Thomas Castellanos, transfer from Boston College, and the new offensive coordinator in Gus Malzahn. Gus Malzahn does great with these type of dual threat quarterbacks in the offense that he runs. And plus, I know Florida State was downright terrible last year, going 2-10, but they've got 16 transfers projected to start. I think this offense is going to be a lot better. And plus, Alabama has Ryan Williams. You think Florida State's going to stop him? Let's go over 49.5 between Alabama and Florida State.
Oh, I like that pick, and I'm telling you, the smack talk alone was something that made me look at Bama. It's moved from 13.5 to 14. So I would lay the points with Bama, but I like your pick as well. It is a 2:30 Eastern kickoff tomorrow in Tallahassee.
Pick six.
Let's head to Boulder, shall we? Georgia Tech laying 4.5 against Colorado. All over Georgia Tech in this one. That was fun last season, Colorado fans. Nice little run. 9-4, lost in the Alamo Bowl, but now Shedeur Sanders is gone, Travis Hunter is gone, and you replace Shedeur with Kaidon Salter, quarterback. Pretty good at Liberty over 3 years, but this is a downgrade. Colorado has not done a good job in the trenches of building up the defensive and particularly the offensive line, and that is where Georgia Tech is going to dominate this game. This is a well-coached Georgia Tech team. Brent Key, we know his teams are physical. They gave Georgia all it wanted last year, taking the Dogs to 8 overtimes. And Haynes King is back, a great dual-threat quarterback. Didn't like him at A&M, but now I love him at Georgia Tech. He's been very good. Let's go Georgia Tech minus 4.5 tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a squad play. The whole squad running on this one. And I think from a betting standpoint, a lot of gamblers know the name Brent Key because he has done so well in these big spotlight games, especially as an underdog. I understand that's not the situation here, but the point being, they live up to the moment when the moment is the brightest. So I like the fact that Georgia Tech is returning a lot of their skill position starters. They returned the 3rd most production of any team in the ACC. Meanwhile, I think Colorado is going to be reeling by losing 2 of their most significant players in quite some time. So that's going to be a squad play. Let's go with Georgia Tech laying the 4.5.
All right. It is an 8 o'clock Eastern kickoff tonight in Boulder, Colorado.
Pick six.
I've been waiting for this one. Texas money line against Ohio State. Oh, yeah. I keep hearing about Arch Manning not having any experience. He has more experience than Julian Sand, who had to battle for his life to win that starting quarterback job. I almost went to Columbus. I almost did. And then I thought, why would I want to go to Columbus? Hang around a bunch of townies, inhale some secondhand smoke? No thanks. I'll watch it from home or with some Longhorn fans here in D.C. Texas is the only team who has made the college football playoff in the last 2 years to the semifinals. Yeah, you're the defending national champion. Now you have new coordinators on both sides of the football. Matt Patricia, Bill Belichick isn't here to save you, buddy. And also, Ohio State has a real weakness on the offensive line. They've been shuffling guys around. Even Ryan Day still hasn't said who's going to start, who's going to go where. So if you're Julian saying, get to know Anthony Hill and Colin Simmons, shake hands with them before the game because you will know them very well by the time this game is over. Ryan Day, your beard is blacker than black, and I don't like it. Weirds me out. Also, this week, I ordered a Texas t-shirt for my watch party, got it in yesterday, and they accidentally sent me a free cap as well. $35. I looked at the tag. That's great news. It's a great sign. Get up early if you're a Buckeyes fan in Columbus, because guess what? You're taking an L. Texas money line in Columbus.
Ooh, Jenks has been waiting since February to bet on this game. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he is reading message boards, during the months of March and April. So, Jenks, I am happy for you. We'll be riding as a squad and hoping the Texas gets the job done on the road at Ohio State. If you want to watch it, it's a noon Eastern kick on Saturday.
Pick six.
All right, to round out our Pick Six segment, how about another bet on one of the biggest games of the weekend? Number 9, LSU at number 4, Clemson. We're going to roll with the Tigers and the real Death Valley, and that is Clemson, laying the 3.5 here. So this line has been moving a bit, but you can get a 3.5. It is available. So in the first of the season, you trust the team with the better returning starters. You trust the team that's been good in these situations, and you trust the better head coach. We all know the numbers on LSU and season openers. They have been terrible to open the season. Brian Kelly has not won a season opener since coming to LSU. And plus, this is a really good Clemson team, a team that could win a national championship. They've got 16 returning starters. That's second most of any team in the nation. And plus, it's at the key positions. Cade Klubnik, one of the favorites to win the Heisman. And plus, the difference in this one is the defenses. LSU was the third worst defense in the SEC last season, giving up 24 points per game. I don't think this is a great matchup for them, especially when you have to go on the road first game this season. Do I trust Brian Kelly? Hell no, I don't. So let's go. Clemson, laying the 3.5.
Oh, I am with you there. Who's going to be the first person to go on Twitter and be like, I like the Tigers in this game?
I'm sure it's already been done.
Yeah. That's the perfect college football dad joke. I'm with you, though. I like Clemson as I think Texas and Clemson, or at least I know I'm biased when it comes to Texas, but Clemson absolutely has a chance to win the national title, and Klubnik is a stud, even more so than Garrett Nussmeier. I think LSU takes another L in a season opener. Tigers and Tigers, 6:30 Eastern, Saturday night in Death Valley in South Carolina.